This is my field experience presentation. So my organization is I'm interning with the UNABC in Boulder County. They've been operating since the 1970s. They are a local UN organization focusing on community in Boulder. We report to a board and we are a non-profit. So basically they stick within the SDGs of the UN, which are the Sustainable Development Goals. We operate events and do fundraising and build awareness within the local community of the UN ongoings on a local level. It also works within Colorado. We've come down to Denver, but most of it is retained within Boulder. So my role is there is a board of about, I think, like 7 or 8 members, and they have meetings once a month. They do a lot of the deciding of what we're going to be working on, but we also have a lot of input as well. There is a sort of more social ideology which goes into it, which kind of says that we are all treated as equals even though we are interns. So we organize and operate their events. We work with promotion and social media. So I've been doing a lot on Facebook and Instagram. And that's to promote the events, but also for fundraising. And then we've also been researching policies affecting Boulder and Colorado. So that's generally on the local level, and there's been a lot going on politically, so that's been keeping us really busy. What I've learned within the organization is how nonprofits are structured, how to work within budgets and deadlines, how to market and promote events, and what the role of the UNA is on a local level, but also with regards to like UN internationally, how to operate within a non-profit, and the systems of the structures of the UN and what local policy is affecting the UNA. So we do a lot of research with regards to the UNA, and then it's also been interesting to see how there's sort of like the dynamics within a non-profit and how they focus on budgeting and implication of what they want. My challenges and difficulties have been largely around like communication, because it is an organization which we've been given a lot of autonomy. I found that a little bit difficult with like structure. So it's kind of been a little bit difficult for me to sort of like organize meetings like around work and school and keeping up with that. How to work with board members so that everyone is satisfied. So try and keep everybody happy and appeased. Organizing emails and meetings, like I said, and then working within a regular schedule has been a bit difficult to me. I'm someone who likes quite a lot of structure, or at least this experience has kind of taught me that. I found my successes being able to run successful events. We did one on human trafficking, which was really good last semester. And then this semester we're working on one that's bringing in local community members and inviting them to have a meeting with us so that they can see how the UNABC is run internally. I found that I've been able to speak a lot about issues that are going on, even within the organization, because it is a bit of a newer organization with regards to structure. Even though it's been going on since the 1970s, they took a bit of a hiatus since COVID. So there's been a bit of a turnaround on members and the board and that sort of thing, and they're sort of like coming back together, and it's been growing quite quickly. So that's been interesting to watch. I've been following feedback quite well, I believe. I've been keeping my supervisors pretty happy. I've been quite open to improvising when plans have changed. Like we've had some kind of movement around the events and what's going to be happening and when they've been held. And then I feel like I've been really present during the experience. I've been giving 100%.